the best moment was probably, having my daughter on the field for the first time. To experience that as a father of, soccer is everything to me and has given me everything, including that, yet that is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Transitioning to Austin, it was a new club with quite the opposite, where there was zero history. You were starting from scratch. Once I got there and, the dust settled off, that whole situation. Doing the expansion team in that route, and that was a really awesome experience on the field, and that community was awesome too. That's definitely home away from home for me too, if not home in the future, because I met my wife there. We got married there. We started a family there. We own a couple houses there, have some land. We had a lot of, similar to here, and how I said it was such a, I have fond memories. I have fond memories there too, especially off the field, and what we did and how I grew as a person and as a man, as a husband and a father. And so those are the reasons that I look back on that time, and I'm thankful for it to have those lessons, and I've grown so much there, so together with my family. The few times I came here with Austin, it felt a little weird, but then, the last time I came, it felt like home again. And that was a season ago. It just was such a cool feeling, even to be back here in another jersey. And now, back here on the right side, it feels amazing. And I love it just as much as I had in the past. And it's awesome to be back in front of the fans. Some familiar, some not. So, I'm anxious to let them know who I am on the field. Obviously, some know off the field or by whatever means and videos and whatnot, but it's an amazing field, and I love representing this club and my family and where I'm from, so it's cool. Yeah, it changes you quite a bit, but at the same time, there's still a lot of you that's the same. You still love the game, you still compete in the same way, but some of it just becomes maybe a few different reasons in there. You have a family, and it's non-negotiable to do your job every day. And you also learn that in fatherhood and with a wife, that hey, you can't just show up some days for your kid and not feed the kid or whatever it is, or tuck her in or keep her warm, right? That's an everyday obligation. And so it teaches you lessons that translate to the soccer field, to hey, you got to show up every day. And that also comes with the experience as a professional and playing in the league for a while, that you learn that there's guys that one are way younger than you, way more talented than you, have way better futures than you on the field. You just know these kids are going so far, so you know that you don't have a choice other than to show up every day, be consistent, put in your best, and I've learned that from on the field and at home with my family. My wife will definitely tell me when I'm messing up too. Quite a bit, actually. To no surprise, but it's been awesome to experience that, and the best things are, experience, I think, in that world and with my family. And so I love learning new things there, and just hoping they translate too to on the field. The biggest thing is it takes a whole locker room. Right? It takes a whole locker room, it takes a whole team. It takes the guys on the field, the guys off the field, the guys coming in, the coaching staff and the training staff to be successful. There are years where you think you're going to be and it doesn't turn out. There are years where you have no idea that you're going to be, and through one event or another you really get close and you really blossom at the right time and can have a lot of success. Whether it snowballs to get into the playoffs or to make a run, whatever it is. But the whole team, the collective aspect, I've learned quite a bit. You see these teams that win the cups, and maybe they're not the best team on paper, but this league is played till the end, and it's a playoff format, and it's the championship game, and you got to go all the way to that. And yeah, I've learned that it takes a whole team, because one guy, the best guy, can be out or not, but there's also 10 other players on the field. I think when you're young, you think that you're so good and you should play every minute or this, that, and the other, and you see a lot of kids get upset with it nowadays, especially. But I'm guilty of that for sure. When I was younger too, not being in the selection or not getting subbed on or whatever it was too, but you know that you have a role to play and everyone else does too. So if you do your job, then you can hold the other guy accountable to do his job, whether he's the best player or the guy who's hasn't played as of late. But if you all do it together and in cohesion, you're gonna have a lot better opportunity for success and winning a championship, which is our ultimate goal.